Hello everybody, Joe Bandones here. Welcome back for another episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse. Is it fully loaded now? You can see in the beginning it was doing that weird slow load. That always happens whenever I boot up, load a save. Weird. Weird. This new engine that they got going. Unless this is the same engine that, you know, day after was on. But, what do I know? What do I know? Well, I just rolled out of bed. Got my cup of coffee, only had like 2 sips of it, so you're gonna have to deal with groggy me as my slow-firing engine that is a brain gets warmed up, so sorry about that. And I'm on the right screen. Good, nice. Let's go. Argus 1 to command post. Have you seen Sergeant Lowell around?
Command post より Argus 1。Lowell 軍曹の所在は依然不明です。
Argus 1, roger that. Where the hell did Vincent go? I was about to say, who? It's like, oh, Vincent. It doesn't like him to go missing right before we run a test flight.
Vincent がどうしたの？ずっと気にしてるみたいだけど。
He's probably just hung over somewhere.
まさか今日の成績をあいつのせいにするつもりじゃないだろうね。いくらなんでもそれはひどいよ。
Well, still struggling with the learning curve? Like hell I am, idiot. I know I'm kind of an asshole, but I'm not that bad. Oh god, my mic is way too high in my ears. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh. Reality is a harsh mistress, alright. I was all fired up, riding from the highs from yesterday, but my numbers are still pathetic. Enthusiasm alone can only take you so far. At least I'm starting to get the hang of it. Vincent could have seen that much firsthand, if he were here, that is.
Argus 3, ステータスページチェック異常なし。後でゆっくり探せばいいじゃねえか。お前もさっさとチェック始めろよ。
Alright.
Argus 2、ステータスページチェック異常なし。Argus 4。あら？先輩、これ。無断侵入。訓練区域内に。何？
どうした？ずいぶん慌ててるな。
Yeah, shouldn't probably be walking around here.
なんだろう。
Argus 1 to command post, requesting situation update. What's going on? I'm sure the message went through. Argus 1 to command post. Why is Jive shutting off?
でもまだテストは。こちらアルゴス4。コマンドポストとの通信途絶。広域データリンク結んだわ。リンクしているのは私たちだけ。機体の異常じゃないわね。
Well, that's pretty suspicious.
こちらアルゴス3。こっちでも同様だ。おい、コマンドポスト全滅なんてシチュエーションだったか？
いや、聞いてないけど。
Yeah, you know, you're running test flights. You're not doing like a exercise, you know, big like, ooh, let's throw a curveball at him. You got set parameters to work in. First Vincent went MIA. Now command post goes dark? This shit is serious. Argus 1 to command post. Please respond. What now?
戦術機？でも一機って。
スカーレットツインがお前と蹴りでもつけに来たんじゃねえのか？
No.
残念だけどそれはなさそうだよ。
I recognize those colors.
機体も所属も不明。こっちのライブラリには該当データなしだ。
Really?
じゃあこれは何者だよ。
Argus 1 to command post. An unknown TSF is closing in on us fast. What's the situation? Who the hell is this guy? Ah, son of a bitch. Line's dead. All TSFs stay on alert. Be ready to deal with anything.
備えろって言って、こっちの装備は全部ジャイブスよ。実弾も入ってなけりゃ、関東だっても離島だっての。
Attention incoming TSF. This area is reserved for the priority use of Argus test flight under the XFJ program. Your actions are in breach of military regulations. Disclose your affiliation and state your purpose at once.
応答なし。こいつはシャレになんねえ状況だな。まさかと思いたいが。
Terrorist. Except I know it's not. Lone TSF usually shouldn't be able to sneak into a training area at a base as massive as this. Well, something's gone very, very wrong. Also, where are you in Alaska that has big rocky crags like this? Vincent's missing. Command post's gone dark. Argus isn't carrying any usable weapons. Perfect storm for someone who wants to target us. Oh, shit. That's just what the hell's going on. Got a real bad feeling about this.
そっちのライブラリにデータがあったわ。念のために覗いてみたら、あなたの期待にだけね。
Only on board the Type 94 Mark II, huh? A product of Fugaku Heavy Industries.
来たぞ。
インペリアルロイヤルガード。
Yeah, that's Takumi Kazuchi.
タイプゼロ。
One person could be behind the sticks. Yeah, why are you here?
全身黄色？逆光のせいじゃないよな。これまた随分派手だな。
Yeah, borderline garish, but
帝国古書竹見和地。まるで工芸品のような独特のフォルムね。
yeah, looks cool.
おいおい、言ってる場合じゃないぞ。あの超刀実践用だぜ。やり合う気かよ。
Yeah, what's
こっちの兵装がダミーだってことは
What's her angle here?
よくご存知だろうによ。
切ったね。
Yeah, what?
でもその代わり、全員まとめて相手してくれるみたいよ。
Huh?
随分と甘く見られたものだ。一体何がしたいんだ？
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
何がも何も喧嘩売ってんだろ。あたしらが気に入らないのさ。
注意なら通信回線を操作できるかもしれねえな。
Yeah? It seems weird, but okay.
だけど、こんなことして一番困るのは彼女なのに、どうして？
知るかよ。ぶっ倒して聞けばいいだろ。
How are you gonna spin this after the fact? I don't know about your chances in this one, bud. Damn it, Teresa. You don't know if she intends to engage yet.
先に抜いたのはあっちだよ。模擬専用だってさ、当たればただじゃ済まないんだよ。
Are you stupid? That's a real long blade ready for actual battle.
当たんなきゃ意味ない。
I mean, yeah, but she has a way longer reach than you with that.
リアルガードだかエリートだか知らないけどさ。てやんよ、お姫様。もらった。
I mean, I'm all about, like, you know, fucking sticking it to the upper crust, but, yeah, you know, gotta wait for the right time. See, so fast. Yay.
またやるじゃねえか。けど。
Ooh, nice throw.
何？
大出力の加速を逆手に取られたのよ。
Yeah.
見事なタイミングだわ。あれじゃあっけなく空を仰がされて当然。
Well, clearly we're in a battle monk now because we have the narrator character. Hello, Stella Speedwagon. I forgot her last name. It's like Bremer or something, right? I was gonna do Stella Speedwagon Bremer, but Argus 2, stop it! The rules of engagement haven't been met. Teresa! That's enough, Lieutenant Takamura. Have you lost your mind? Yep. Well, now we gotta go in. Ooh. Teresa!
やりすぎよ、高村獣医。
あんた正気かよ。
I'm so confused. Why is this happening? I mean, from all our interactions with her, we know she's not the brightest bulb in the box, but yeah, this is, you know, this is a step up. What? VG! Stella! Argus 3, Argus 4, respond! Lost communications with both machines? Final checks. VG fainted! It's you, isn't it, Lieutenant Takamura? Cut the bullshit and answer the damn comms already. You think this shit's funny? You hate me this much, huh? She's serious. What are my options? Running empty on the assault guns, the knife puts me at a disadvantage. The long blade is... The long blade! Almost forgot. I'm carrying a combat-rated long blade, too! Oh, I get it now. My equipment was swapped with something resembling an actual combat load to simulate real battlefield conditions as accurately as possible. So it's gonna come down to close-quarters combat. She's telling me to take out that long blade for a spin. Well, not like I have a choice. If it's the sword she fights she wants, I'll give her one. Let's dance, Lieutenant. I'll be your partner. This fight will decide if I have a future as a test pilot. Whatever obstacle gets thrown in my way, I'll mow it down with full force. That's how I roll. I'm the best at what I do, and I never go less than 100%. Japanese TSF, close quarters combat, just bring it. I'll get the job done, same as always. Still, my opponent is someone who neutralized 3 other TSFs in the blink of an eye. Takumi Kazuchi is the top-of-the-line machine specialized in close-quarters combat, but only an elite surface pilot would be capable of such an outstanding feat. Yeah, she's not just a princess. This woman's the real deal.
Yakuza!
It seems like she's full of openings. She's not giving me any room to pry them open. Where will she come from? How's she gonna attack me? I can't figure her out. What is this intimidating pressure? Am I getting cold feet because she's putting the heat on me? No fucking way! I can't imagine Japanese pilots running extensive anti-TSF drills as part of their training. No, this must come as second nature to the lieutenant. This is how a samurai fights. From below? Grr. Shit! I can't follow her movements. I can follow her movements, but I can't respond fast enough. No surprise there. And at the top of my game, I can't get a handle on this TSF. Yeah. Fucker! Oh, she's throwing me around like a damn ragdoll. This is what they call death by 1,000 cuts? It's her way of sending me a message. I can end this whenever I want. Fuck. How far is she willing to go to shit on my face? You gotta at least buy me dinner first. She realize she's putting her precious Mark II at risk? Too bad, but by the time of people treating you with contempt is a way of hardening people. Just have to try harder to get inside my head. I won't let a Japanese pilot end this for me. I won't let things end until I fully master this goddamn Japanese TSF. No way I'm giving up. Not after I finally figured out how to get a handle on this machine. Yeah, maybe she thinks it's too late for me. But so what? Well, I can't blame her for giving up on me. Not when I'm the one who pushed her over the edge. But I don't give a crap. I'm gonna finish the Mark II just to prove a point. She thinks I'm gonna let her she thinks I'm gonna let her throw a temper tantrum and snatch this away from me. She better think again. Come at me like you're trying to kill me, or don't come at all! God damn it, you rat fuck! Don't look down on me! This isn't over yet. Thanks for the goddamn lectures, but she went and decided words weren't enough, huh? Screw that! Like hell I'll let you end my career. Like hell you're taking me down! Oh, inverted colors! Huh? Did I just do that? Seriously? What the hell just happened? The first time in my life. This is the TSF, an extension of myself. Wait!
機体をうまく扱うのに最も重要なことは機体を信頼することだ。人馬一体という言葉がある。帝国軍の兵士は誰もが自然にそれを実践している。
Hey, he had a moment where it clicks.
貴様もそうあってほしい。
Good for him.
空中起動中、頭部モジュールの向きを意図的に変えてやれば、より重くて大きなジャンプユニットを動かすより、はるかに小さい電力消費で姿勢制御できるというわけさ。機体をお前に合わせてチューニングすることは簡単だ。だけどな、俺の仕事は日本機本来の特性を維持したまま、お前と94セカンドの意思疎通をうまく活かせるための補助をすること。だから一方的にアメリカ軍式のやり方を押し通したって、日本機の特性に合わせなければ操作が反映されたりされなかったりする。そこは兵士が汲み取って動かしてやらなきゃな。94セカンドはアメリカと日本のハイブリッド、一枚がいいとこ取りを求められた。どちらかだけの方法論をご了承すれば期待は答えない場合もあるだろう。そこはメインテストパイロットであるお前の仕事だ。双方の要求を汲み取って調整した上で機体に伝えてやらなきゃな。
Didn't need to recap them? Is that how I managed to dodge that? Is that how I made the TSF move that way? Is that what it means to be one with their TSF? I didn't get these maneuvers right today, no matter how many times I tried. But somehow, now I'm pulling them off like it's no big deal? Oh, hell no! I won't let things end yet. Not when I'm on the verge of a massive breakthrough. Yeah. No, not like this. Go fuck yourself! I'm not going down! A lot of protagonist roars from this guy.
Command post より招待各機。状況終了。前期ハンガーま
Oh,
で
they
交
pulled
代
a
せ。
sneaky on us.
隊長。
コマンドポストよりホワイトファング1。目的は達成したか。
What did he mean, mission accomplished?
やり方が気に入らない。絶対認めない。
もういいじゃねえか。少しは落ち着けって。
ばっかじゃねえの。あんなふざけた真似されて落ち着いてられるかよ。
Pretty fair to be a little, you know, ruffled feathers, a little steamed after that.
まあ確かに、ありゃ普通じゃねえよな。
And I bet the maintenance crews aren't too pleased with it either. You just fucking body slammed the TSF. Do you know how many inspections that's gonna be? Like, well, now we gotta check all the turbines for damage. We can make sure there's no dirt and rocks in there. Because you'd be surprised how easily you can bend a fan blade and like in fucking jet turbine. Like even a bird going through there can fucking nick them. They're like real delicate. Though normally they just get fucking minced meat. But if it's like a big bird, like something like a hawk, can just fucking punch a hole right through a plane. Like, it's impressive how delicate plane parts are. And it's fair to assume TSF, you know, same design philosophy.
仕方ねえだろう。乾杯しちまったんだからよ。
During that last stretch of the battle, I acted purely on instinct? What the hell was that?
あなたたちまだそんな格好で。デブリーフィングに遅れるわよ。
おいステラ、何か分かったか？どうせニーラムたちに探り入れてきたんだろ？
もう人聞き悪いわね。でもまあ今日の一件を動かしたのは高村注意で間違いないと思う。
You know, we have this fancy little thing called the character voices. And wow, look at this game. It hides the people who we haven't met yet, so that way you you know, don't get spoiled on who's in the story. Who the fuck is near him? Is that someone? Oh, gotcha. It's her. Okay. It's one of the fucking command post chicks. I would have recognized her last name, but I guess everyone here is on a first name basis. Real close chums.
やっぱりか。あの性悪女。
コマンドポストとの通信途絶、データリンク遮断、完走された実戦闘にタイプ0。その全てをコントロールできる立場にいるのは彼女だけよ。
しっかり探ってんじゃねえか。で、その心は？
さあ、そこまではね。でも、あれほどのリスクを冒すんだもの。
Yeah, that was
十分それに見合うものなんでしょうけど。
an interesting series of events.
まあな。あのお堅いお姫さんがあそこまでやったんだ。そりゃ、相当なものなんだろうよ。
違うね。絶対うさばらしだよ。うさばらし！
しかし、やるじゃねえか、ゆうや。まともに動かせもしない機体で、あの女の長刀を弾き飛ばすなんてよ。
Sorry, I couldn't get a good handle on my machine, Blackout.
おい、待て待て。俺褒めたんだぞ。なのにお前、なんだその気絶ってのはよ。
It's actually a pretty good nickname.
まさか新しいあだ名じゃねえだろうな。
As long as you don't tell people the story behind it, they'll be like, oh shit, Blackout? Yo.
ゆうやの94セカンドに負けるぐらいだ。結局大したことなかったんだよ、あの女はさ。
There's no need to own yourself so much. I mean, she's not a big deal and she can still beat your ass. What does that make you, who? Churrasco? What? Huh?
うるさい、うるさい、
Yeah,
うるさ
what?
い。シュラスコ？
Yeah, what?
それって串刺しってことだろ？お前にぴったりだぜ。
That one flew way over my head. Thank you, Vici.
また勝手に変な名前つけるな！
Oh, because she got stabbed. Station of being one with the TSF is what makes the difference between during today's fight.
Oi!
Hey, buddy!
行方不明のローウェル軍曹じゃない。
Yeah, where the fuck were you?
なあ、おい。タイプ0とやり合ったってのは本当か？
Oh, yeah, you would have creamed your jeans if you saw
ああ、
that.
まあな。ところでお前さん、どこに消えてたんだ？ゆうやがずっと気にしてたんだぜ。
いや、タイプ0付きの整備連中とつい話し込んじまってな。
Oh.
堅苦しいイメージがあったんだけど、これが思ったより話せる奴らでさ。
タイプ0？じゃあお前は？
そうそう。例の開かずのハンガーが開いてたもんでな。しかも話してる最中に出撃しやがったんでびっく
I mean, yeah,
りしたぜ。
sometimes you just see something taxiing down, taxiing down the taxiway, and it's like, huh, interesting. And it's like, there's probably a story behind that, but if I tried to ask, they wouldn't tell me anything, so I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing.
行き先もわからないし、仕方なくコマンドポストに向かったら、
Like, weird. There sure are a lot of armed Marines around that hangar on this Air Force base. I wonder what's going on in there. And it's like, well, I guess I'll never know.
だってよ、ゆうや。
なんだ？散々気にしてたくせに、あんたのことすっげえ探してたんだよ。
Yeah, but now that we know he's fine, you know.
あいつ、ああいう時は何も聞こえてないからさ。
He's brooding. Ugh. Good throaty growls. Only could reproduce that sensation at will.
私にできるのは
I stand up
こ
like
こま
that.
でだ。
教えてあげたんだね。
子供？どうしてこんなところに？
Even you don't know?
どうしたのかな？
Weird.
ここはね、家族の人でも立ち入りはできないのよ。危険な場所なの。
ゆうやと同じ。
Huh? Yeah, she can sense the fatherless energy
ゆう
off
や
you.
と同じだね。やっぱり同じ。
That's also a very weird thing to come up to someone and tell them.
それに、クリスカと同じ感じもする。
Well, if you're all Soviet test tube babies, then yeah, I guess you're all fatherless too.
クリスカ？
But in a different sense.
とっても優しいの。
そう。
あなたも優しいね。
If you say so.
教えてあげたんだね。
She's just very prickly.
バイバイ。またね。
Okay. Bye.
あの子は。
Yeah?
一体。
You're just gonna just let that go? Okay. You do you. Unknown location, General Headquarters Building, Yukon Army Base, Alaska, USA. Look at this dude fucking Gendo posing.
あの者たち、
And he's
我が
wearing
身可愛さに
sunglasses
随
in
分
the
と
dark.
姑息な提案をしてきたものですね。
だが悪くない話だ。いや、
それでは。
ここは一つ乗ってやるとしよう。
Uh-huh. Okay. Great.
答えは、ノーだ。
うわ、ビーンさんまで。今なら一人勝ちですよ。誰かイエスに貼る人いないんですか？
Alright, what are they scheming?
どう考えたってノーだろ。よりによってあの結姫、蝶のつく堅物じゃないか。南の島に行くからって水着なんて絶対着ないよ。
Ooh, beach party.
持ってるかどうかも怪しいもんだ。
このままじゃ総付けだよ。なんでこんな
Caribbean's
時
nice.
に
It's been a
限
long
って
time since
自
I've been
分が
back.
親に。ジーワ講座少尉。
俺は着ると思うぜ、水着。
As much as I hate, like, the tropics and, like, down south, you know, being, like, directly on an island, you know, out in the ocean, with lots of sea breeze, helps a lot. That's a vibe I can get behind. But if you're just, like, fucking stuck in a swamp down in, like, fucking Mississippi, it's hell.
私もだよ。
学んだる少尉。
どうだい？いっそのことレート引き上げたら気前よく10倍ぐらいにさ。
そんな
Yeah.
10倍付けなんて自分破滅
Yeah, I know
してし
from
まいます
experience
よ。
these guys don't get paid that much.
おいおいよせよ。うちの若いのになんか恨みでもあるのか？いじめかっこ悪いぞ。
人聞き悪いな。俺は本当にそう思ってるんだよ。
私もな。
お前らほんと立ち悪いな。だったら自分でかけてみろって。
I mean, I don't mind a beach episode in the middle of RVM.
いや、俺はやめとくぜ。そういうのは性に合わねえ。
Hey, good.
死んだ
Good
じ
for
いちゃん
you.
が化けて出そうだからな。
Good Catholic boy VG.
私もだよ。
冗談きついっすよ少尉。
安心しな。お前さんが負けたら俺が払ってやる。だから全部受けとけ。
その代わり 親の総取りだったら一杯おごんなよ。
Seems like a fair deal.
なんだよ BG、 お前本気で言ってるのか？
No, they're just trying to stir the pot.
覚えときな、伍長。女ってのはな、リゾートで変わるんだよ。
Alright, Casanova.
女が変わる。
私もな。
I guess you too are a woman. Just dead silence, like, yeah, I think so.
以上が今回の対環境試験の概要だ。
No one wanted to step on that
質問があ
landmine.
る
はい、環境試験はともかく、また自分が広報任務やりますか？
学んだる少尉。
いい。注意。私が話そう。学んだる少尉。
Who the fuck are you?
先の事故における一方の当事者だ。忘れたわけではあるまいな。
You're a guy. Kind of guy who has his hair slicked back and wears sunglasses inside.
は、覚えております。
貴様の行為によって果実の撮影は延期せざるを得なくなり、それから1ヶ月以上も都合が折り合わず、こたびの機会を迎えている。この遅延が全体の計画に与えている影響は決して小さくはない。
Don't mess with the public affairs office. They
この機会
know people. They
ま
will
た余計
fucking
な
end
トラブ
your
ルで
life.
失うわけにはいかん。理解できるな。
は。
であれば、私とて本来であれば
Also a
貴
bunch of
様を本
weirdos.
任務からは外したい。だが貴様の心情をおもんばかり、わざわざ名誉挽回の機会を与えているのだが。
Like they're not bad. It's just kind of like, I don't know. They seem stiff. Like very. How do I describe it? Very well, professional. Not also not quite the word. You know what I mean. They're kind of I guess I'll just go with stiff as a word to describe it. I guess it comes with like working in like the big office, and usually they're like located in like either the squadron or the wing headquarters. Usually the wing, and that's just kind of like that's where all like the hot shots hang out, like the big wigs, and there's always important people there. So you got to keep up the like proper decorum and like blah, 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 blah. Compared to like my workplace where we're on the ass end of nowhere. And, you know, usually we're just out and about doing whatever, so. In the winter, I don't even, like, wear my uniform when I'm at work. It's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to bring my own jacket from home, and I got my nice puffy pants to, like, insulate me, and I got my own winter hat and my own winter boots, and it's like, yep, ready for the line, boss. When the only uniform I'm wearing can't be seen. It's like, whatever. It's like, you can't do that where people can see you, like where stuff matters. Like, where did I get it? I got this really nice what was it? It's like a Romanian army coat, big poofy like fake fur collar, very nice in the winter because you know out on the flight line, just big open, nothing concrete, so the wind just fucking whips. So I can just flip that up and it like goes all the way up to my ears. And I got my earmuffs on. It's like, nice. It really gives you that staying power to just sit out in like the fucking negative 10-degree wind for like 3 hours because everyone's inside doing the engine run and they need a ground guy. And you're the guy with the nice coat. So guess what? You're the ground guy. Great. Love it. Love it. Anyway, enough tirades.
お言葉ですが態度のそういうお話であれば召喚に遠慮なくジアコーザ少尉やブレイメル少尉をお使いください。とても優秀な兵士です。
I think it was close.
こちらもそうしたいのは山々なのだがね。よろしい。では正直に言おう。貴様の選出は諸々の状況を総合的に考慮して導かれた合理的かつ 揺るぎないものなのだ。
And who is our client?
いいかね。皆もよく覚えておきたまえ。
Like, it would need to be like a government agency.
最前線、もしくはベータに占領されている国々の状況を鑑みれば、モデルとなる兵士は女性であること。そしてソ連軍兵士がヨーロッパ奪還を象徴しているため、もう一人はアジア人であること。この2点は外すことのできない要点だ。
Swimsuit pinup for the boys out on the line. Aight. Oh yeah, that makes an awful lot of sense. Good job, United Nations PR man. Featuring Soviet soldiers in a prominent role is bound to push the issue of the Eurasia's recapture to the front of the conversation, and having an Asian model participate in the campaign will also help drive the message home. The part I don't get is, why would you pick Tiny of all people? There are perfectly acceptable Chinese service pilots around. Well, not like I've seen them for myself, but those Jian 10s wouldn't show up without their chaperones. I can't do Chinese pronunciations. Tonal languages. My Anglo brain is unable to compute, like, very, very nasally, and, like, I don't know how to do it properly because I've never learned. So,
これがソ連機とエレメントを組む構図は、かつて東西対立の象徴であった米ソの団結、ひいては人類の大同団結というスローガンを掲げるにおいて、
sure are putting a spin on this.
以上の条件を満たすものとして貴様が選ばれたのだ。理解できたかね？
No. Oh, so that's why he can't go with the Chinese pilot. Not the snake oil salesman's got all the angles covered. Still, pretending to be buddy-buddy with the Scarlet Twins has to be an absolute nightmare for Tiny. She's spoiling for a fight, not frolicking on the beach together. Now that I think about it, this little photo shoot has to be a massive headache for the commander, too. Not only does he have to deal with the paperwork for the environmental resistance tests, but lately, personal issues have started to rear their ugly head as well. Lieutenant Takamura has made a point to ignore the elephant in the room and carries on pretending she didn't try to wipe the floor with us. Was she trying to teach me something? Or was that an attempt to get rid of me? Speaking as a service pilot, fighting with her was a valuable experience, but I can't even begin to piece together her motives. Well, whatever the truth is, Tiny isn't a fan of the hard-headed way the woman does things. Stella and VG have their own thoughts about her management style too. Ugh, coffee burps, gross. And since the mechanics got dragged into the whole deal, she's not on the best terms with them either. Yeah, don't get on the maintainer's bad side. Otherwise, the little things we do to help prep that we don't have to, they won't get done. Because why would they? Long story short, morale inside the unit isn't doing that hot. And just when we're at our lowest, here comes a request from the UN Forces PR unit on top of all the other bullshit. A request that, mind you, the commander would be hard-pressed to refuse, now that the Soviets have already agreed to it.
サンダーク中尉は当事者としての責任を自覚し、速やかに要請を受け入れた。アルゴス招待においても積極的に責任を果たすといった態度があってしかるべきだと思うがね。高村中尉、どう思う？
はっ、全くもって大尉のおっしゃる通りです。アルゴス招待は大尉の要請に対し協力を惜しみません。
You're so earnest.
よろしい。では具体的な話に移る。
はあ。ハリーさ、いいんじゃねえか？半分休暇だと思えばよ。
Think of the positives.
カリブ海に浮かぶ島、国連軍の高級将校が使う南国の保養施設なんざ。こんな機会でもなきゃ足も踏み入れられないぜ。
そうね。何事も気の持ちようよ。
Once you get to the top, upper echelon, the pay's actually pretty good if you're commissioned. Like, you won't get rich, but it's real nice.
のほか、登場絵師
And
の
if you're like
スチール
up
撮
there,
影、
like when you
これは
get out and retired,
水着
easily
着
you
用
can
で
get a
行
job
う。
at like six
使
figure
用
or
する
whatever
水着は
at some
こちらで
defense
用意する。
company. Gotta love the military industrial complex. God bless.
水着。よくソ連の連中が OK したな。素晴らしいぜ。
Uh-huh.
もう何を想像しているんだか。
Yeah, keep it in your pants.
水着撮影か。かったるいな。嫌だな。
I mean, you're kind of small, but you seem well proportioned.
以上だ。貴様らは己の試験正体が全人類の規範となるという自覚を持ち、大いに交流を深めて親しくするべし。
繰り返すが、
Nope, cut him off.
プログラムが一つ
Sorry,
増えたからとい
UN
って
PR guy.
対環境試験のスケジュールに大幅な変更はない。では各員、準備にかかれ。
Oh boy, doubling up on
以上
work.
解散。
Then go around and deepen your friendship, huh? Yeah, that's not how things are gonna play out. We'll keep our interactions to the bare minimum, no doubt. Surface pilots have a competitive streak. We don't think of the competition as rivals, we think of them as enemies. Folks in this line of work would snatch your position in a millisecond as soon as you look the other way. That's a lesson you learn on day one. To make matters worse, he wants us to mingle with representatives of the Soviet Union, our #1 rival in terms of pilot skill and TSF performance. On the other hand, I can't deny the gears inside my head have started to turn ever since I arrived in Yukon. Tiny and VG have are a constant source of headaches, but I'll be damned if they haven't grown on me. Stella's the one mature person in the squad, even if her intuition is kind of scary at times. It's like I'm an open book to her. As for the Scarlet Twins, they were supposed to be my arch rivals, until I found out their little girl and her guardian. Just like that, any desire I had to fight with them went poof. And when I couldn't get a handle on my Japanese TSF, it was the Japanese doll who came at me swinging, in the literal sense of the word. The ground is constantly shifting beneath my feet, and it's a struggle to remain standing. I was pissed off beyond belief when she pulled that little surprise. But right now, I want a rematch so badly it hurts.
ブリーフィングでの言動、やや芝居がちだったな。気をつけたまえ。些細なほころびが破綻の引き金になるものだ。
はあ。
何か不満かね？
いえ。
どうやら貴様は事の重大さが飲み込めていないようだな。
いえ。
いいか。何度でも言うぞ。貴様が全てを狂わせたのだ。このプランに我々が費やした労力、時間、そして莫大な予算を
I think I have an idea who this mysterious woman is.
全てパーにしてくれたのだ。
はあ、重々承知しております。
国際情勢に配慮し、表向きには何事もなかったかのように取り繕われてはいるが、問題そのものが消滅したわけではないぞ。上層部は大層ご立腹なのだよ。私の立場もすでに安泰ではない。
They're always mad about something.
当然のことだが、相応の責任は取ってもらうぞ。今回の任務、貴様に拒否権があるなどと勘違いするな。
You made this bed, now sleep in it.
責任逃れをしようなどとは毛頭考えておりません。そのための提案です。
結構分かっていればよろしい。話を戻そう。貴様たちが提示したプランの肝となる例の物資。調達のめどは立ったのかね？
は、すでに現地搬入で手配済みです。セキュリティレベルの差を見れば、それが良策かと。
緻密さにおいて完璧だな。最後までその調子で進めてほしいものだが。
ご安心ください。万事抜かりはありません。
Alright, alright. Or maybe I don't know who these are. Ooh, the plot thickens.
国連大西洋方面第4軍グアドループ基地。カリブ海に浮かぶ西インド諸島の一角、質量グアドループ島に存在する最高峰の基地である。かつては観光事業が発展し、海岸には多くのリゾートホテルが林立する熱帯の楽園であった。だが、ベータ大戦以降、観光客が激減。さらにヨーロッパ陥落後に押し寄せたフランス本土からの大量の疎開民によって地域経済が破綻したため、アメリカの信託統治を経て国連軍の租借地となった。現在グアドループ基地は高温多湿という気候を利用し、戦術機の耐環境試験を実施する施設として用いられ、払い下げられたホテル群は国連軍の保養施設として再利用されている。
Thank you, narrator man. Nice beach though. Not sure I'd have those like little fucking shacks over the water though. The Caribbean can get pretty turbulent. Yeah, you know, there's these things called hurricanes.
見ろよ、世界がビビットカラーでできてやがる。
ほんとね。日差しの強さといい、南の島って
I went kayaking when I was visiting my family with my dad, and oh man, the insides of my legs fried. Like it was bad. Like I haven't peeled yet though. I don't peel when I burn. Like I have to like get seriously burned. But they were like tomato red, like radiating heat like a furnace. I had to sleep with like my legs like propped up and with no blankets on them, otherwise the blanket would just like keep the heat in and like be like cooking like my calves. And then when I was up during the day, I would just wade into the water with like my shorts on and just like stand at like knee deep to like cool. Just keep my legs cool and just stand there for like hours, just trying not to die. But yeah, I'm a nice bronze now. At least my arms and legs and face. I tan really good for someone who's a pale ghost who just sits in the middle of the dark at night at work, never sees the sun. You know, I bronze up. For someone who's like, oh god, what's my genetic makeup? Going by my family history and the test I did, I'm like over 90% French. But I'm pretty sure my mom's side of the family probably comes from like from the south, kind of along the Mediterranean, because in the summer I get mistaken like either Italian or like a Spaniard, because I have really dark hair and I like get a good tan.
しかしこの暑さたまらんね。こんなもん今すぐ脱ぎ捨てて海に飛び込みてえぜ。
ほんとねえ、ゆうやはさっきから涼しそうな顔してるけど、暑くないわけ？
Those pants really uncomfortable in the heat because they're usually like tied off at the bottom. They're like tucked into your boots, so there's like no way to get ventilation. So your legs are just what? Zero breathability. Huh? Oh, of course it's hot. This is nothing compared to the summer in Groom Lake. Closest thing to hell on earth. Dry heat versus humid heat. I would take the fucking heat in the desert any day over the heat like you know, with humidity. That's awful. Because when it's humid, you just sweat and it doesn't evaporate because there's too much moisture in the air. So there's no way for you to cool down. Versus, you know, dry desert heat. It's like you're hot, but cool. It's dry as a bone, so your sweat just goes whew. Especially if there's a little breeze.
さーて、お前、一体何させられるんだろうな。
うるさいな。知るかよ。ニヤニヤすんな。
水着を着て、色気でも振りまいておけばいいのよ。簡単なお仕事じゃない。
で、こいつには一番難しいお仕事だ。
I mean, she has appeal.
死ね。
Stop fooling around, both of you. We'll end up with a heat stroke. With heat stroke, there's no pain in there. Yeah, all like fucking 50 pounds of it. God, are you listening? Please don't let me get dragged into their bullshit. Some hours later. I thought I heard some weird moans. Turns out it's just you.
Oh, Yuya. それにしても暑いな、おい。
Well, duh. You wouldn't run environmental resistance tests in a temperate climate, would you?
まあ、そうだけどよ。涼しいアラスカに慣れちまった体には応えるぜ。
Also, fucking rip the TSFs. Hot, humid environments and in a place with salt in the wind. I've heard stories of people who worked on fighters in like Qatar and Kuwait. Very humid place. Qatar, hell on earth. 110 regular heat plus like 90% humidity. Terrible. And from some fighter guys I talked to, it just wreaks havoc on the electrical components. Just terrible. And the sand, oh. Basically, any piece of electronics just essentially rots. Is it your first time running these sorts of tests in a desert or tropical environment?
ああ、アルゴス正体はアラスカにベタつきであいつを育ててたからな。
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a shift too.
整備兵たちも大変だな。あんな日照りの下で。
Yeah,
こんな日陰でもいられるだけマシか。
Stepped out of my car in Texas after being up in Washington. I wanted to die. It was like instantaneous. It was like, oh, it didn't help that it was the middle of August.
いい動きしてるぜ。
I would go into places to get my paperwork signed, and people would be like, dude, are you okay? Because I was just like red and sweating. And I'm like, I'm fine, I'm just not used to this heat. That has nothing to do with it. He was born in the continental United States. Vincent's the same as me. He got used to the heat in Nevada.
さすがにタイプ0は持ってきちゃいねえみてえだな。
Why would she? There's no point in running environmental resistance tests on a TSF that's already been deployed.
わかんねえぜ。お姫様、俺らを油断させといて、またいきなり襲いかかってくるつもりかもしれねえぞ。
Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, want to rule it out. Why are you wearing camo?
ありえるかよ。ジョークだよ、ジョーク。
Of course I knew it.
そっかそっか。しかし。いつものも結構そそるが、トロピカルアーミーもいいね。
Who says so? It's a good camo pattern. This is not digital. Ugh.
さすがの結姫も、あれだけ基地の連中に暑苦しいと言われたら、降参するしかねえよね。Return to the tradition.
Good job. It's no different from what Lieutenant Dogaloo is wearing.
こんな時に男の話はいいんだよ。しかし、のどかだな。ユーコンに来た時ですら、そのお気楽さに驚いたもんだったが、
Oh, yeah,
ここはそれ以上だ。
This is the usual.
最高峰の基地なんてこんなもんさ。それよりユウヤ、あれ以来姫様とはうまくいってねえみたいだな。さっきも無言ですれ違ってたじゃねえか。
So what? You guys are the same.
いや、別にそんなことはないぞ。
Don't lie to me. You're keeping your distance from her. Same as the mechanics.
俺はお前の様子を伺ってるだけだよ。いつ何が起きるかと思えば目も離せないしハラハラドキドキするだろう。
So that's what you assholes think of me? I'm not a dancing monkey here to entertain you, for fuck's sake. I feel like an idiot for actually worrying.
何？お前が俺たちの心配？嬉しいね。だったら早く決着つけてくれよ。
I won't do shit for your entertainment. If you need some way of killing time, you better find yourself a new hobby.
お前ら素直じゃねえな。拳で殴り合ったら 普通は絆も深まるもんだろうによ。
Go fuck yourself.
まあいいや。そういう時のためのグアドループだ。ところ変われば心も変わるってな。常夏の島じゃおおらかになるってもんよ。
Yeah. Yeah, I played Altered Fable. I know. Whatever you say, man.
味。
As long as I don't have to play that awful volleyball minigame, my god. Literally impossible. I'm so glad I got cut from the Melodies release. Hey, Vincent. Did you put on sunscreen? Wouldn't want to ruin your pretty face, would you?
塗っててもこれなんだよ。
休憩かい？お疲れさん。まったく整備の連中には頭が下がるぜ。
Yeah, working in the heat is hell.
おお、もっと敬え。今回の主役は俺たちだからな。
Yeah, no hanger to hide in. True that. This is an environmental resistance test. Surface pilots only come in at the very end.
しっかりデータ取り頼むぜ。
任せとけ。しかしグルームレイクより湿度がある分、ここの暑さはきついわ。高温多湿の体感テストにはもってこいではあるんだけどな。
いいじゃねえかよ。お姫様の柔肌やあらわになった胸元を間近で拝めるんだからよ。
Yeah, but when you're like a sweaty, gross, red dyeing mess, it's hard to, appreciate the scenery.
おお、ゆい姫か。まあ、あいつさえいなきゃ、もっとじっくり堪能できるんだがな。
What guy?
もっと右だ。もっと。もう少し。そう、そこで。おい、そこの機械が邪魔だ。いいか、ここだ。この角度だ。ここからこうぐっと迫るように取るんだ。人類の刃たる戦術機の勇姿が存分に伝わるようにな。
ああ、広報官殿か。
Certainly enthusiastic.
見栄えが良くなるよう作業中でも機体の汚れは落としておけ。作業服もだ。だってよ、無理言うなっつうの。溶けろ、そったれ。
I can't blame the guy for showing some enthusiasm after what happened last time. And this whole thing's on tiny anyway. None of our business. Yeah, my work pants are like black in the front from just like wiping my hands of like grease and various other airplane fluids and gunk.
ちょっとなんだよお前ら、冷たくねえか？自発的に手伝おうとかなんとかそういう気持ちは。
No.
今回の主役はお前さんだぜ、ヴィンセント。それを奪うなんて無粋な真似できるわけねえだろ。
Break a leg.
くすー、お前ら。奴らの動向はどうだ？
ああ、今は各々休息を取っているところだ。安心しきっている。何の警戒もしちゃいない。
And I'm back. Coffee. Lots of coffee. Does that to you?
そうか。こちらの動きには。
大丈夫だ。気づかれていない。邪魔される心配は。
あ、誰だ？待て。俺だ。
かやろ、脅かすな。で、肝心の物は？
あそこだ。
こいつは、すげえ。そそるぜ。
どうだ？気に入ったか？確かにこいつなら完璧だ。だがあっちはどうなんだ？あんなので本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
They're pretty clearly talking about the swimsuits.
素人目には地味に感じるかもしれないがね。あれは相当なものだぜ。
Oh, jeez.
破壊力は保証する。素人？喧嘩売ってるのか？
おい待て。こいつ、日本帝国製だぜ。
ということはこれが。そうだ。帝国が世界に誇る。
興奮するな。声が大きい。
おっと失礼。どうだ？これでもまだ疑うかい？いや、悪かった。あんたの仕事は完璧だ。結構。じゃあ、
残りの半金いただこうか。
What, you get some of the photos and there's a little kickback? What are you doing?
なんだゆうや。見てわかんねえのか？トロピカルカモだよ。
Ugh. That's, a Hawaiian shirt, actually. Yeah, they're great. I own many. So, what's the occasion?
おいおい、しっかりしろゆうや。俺らはリゾートに来てるんだぜ。
Yeah, then I guess it makes sense to dress the part. You're at work, though.
リゾートにはリゾートの掟があるのさ。出会いもあれば、新しい発見もある。俺は、これからそれを探し求めに行くんだよ。
Well, good for you. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Unspoken code, huh? And what does this code entail?
鈍いやつだな。そんなんじゃお前、目の前に咲いている鮮やかな花にも気づかないまま終わるぜ。
Pretty sure several of them are poisonous, but you do you, bud. Oh, I get it. Just like that time Vincent wanted me to be wingman for him. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, he said. Of course, I turned him down, knowing him. The only thing staying in Vegas would be one of his kidneys. And you know there's words. But you know there's not that many young women around, right? Most of the civilians stay next door at, Ooh. What? Is it just Basse? Oh god, it's probably some fucking French thing. There's always fucking French islands in the Caribbean. Words! Google! Help! Help! How do I say that? I know I sound like an idiot a lot of the times, but you know, when it comes to proper nouns, I like to not sound like a fucking moron. Pronunciation, please. YouTube. You gonna say it?
Bust hair.
A bust hair. It is French. Staying next door at Basse-Terre Island.
わかってねえな、お前さんは。言ったろうよ。新しい発見もあるってな。
Yeah, you know, just get to see, you know, new angle.
このリゾートじゃ違う面が見えてくるもんだって。
Yeah, you know, sometimes some angles that you normally don't get to see. A whole new light?
例えばステラとかな。
Oh, that's who you were talking about.
ん？なんなんだよ。お前誰を想像したんだ？
No one in particular.
お前。そうか。わかったぞ。
What are you talking about?
スカーレットツイン狙い。ね。
Come again? Hey, we're still talking!
なるほどな。あのクリスカってのは確かに悪くないチョイスだぜ。胸もでかいし、スタイルもなかなかだ。詮索する気はねえが、もうやっちまったのか。
Not really. Hell no. Look up the definition of prying in the dictionary and find what this guy just did.
鉄のカーテンに挑むとは、お前もなかなか勇者だな。だがよ。
Okay.
俺は好きだぜ、そういうチャレンジャースピリットを持ってるやつは。
Go where no man has gone before. Told you we haven't done anything.
なんだよ。じゃああれか？意外なところで結姫か？はは。そういえば機械搬入の時ずっと目で追ってたもんな。
I mean, yes, but no. Are you insane? Seriously, not even if she was the last woman on Earth. She's nothing but an obstacle for me to overcome. Same as Kriska and Enia. For starters, I've never even thought of her as a woman. Absolutely impossible.
そういやここ最近日本機批判もしなくなったし、前にも増して意欲的だったのは。 そうかそうか。なんかギクシャクしてると思えば。
Uh-huh. Jesus, wouldn't you just stop it already?
なんだよお前ら、ガキかよ。お互い意識しすぎなんじゃねえのか？
You're not listening to a word I say, are you?
まあいい。俺は俺のやり方でこの贅沢なひとときを有意義に過ごさせてもらうさ。
Go get some, VG. Your own style, huh? I'm asking just in case, but what are you planning exactly?
興味あるか？まずは、そう。威力偵察よ。戦術の基本だな。
Reconnaissance? You've lost me.
敵を知って自分を知っていれば負けることはねえ。って、お前やお姫様の国のことわざにもあるだろ？
I mean, sure. Back up. I'm American. Don't lump me in with the likes of her. And I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, Art of War. And I'm pretty sure that's an ancient Chinese proverb anyway. Didn't you guys read The Art of War back in the academy?
おまけいこといちいち気にしてるんじゃねえよ。とにかく俺は新しい発見を求めて威力偵察任務に就く。
So you're gonna peep on the woman. Got it. Talking to the wrong man, my friend. Vincent would be much more amenable to your proposal.
グアドループ最高！好きな時間に思う存分シャワー使えるとか夢見て。こんな交代具ってだけで十分楽園だ。
No water restrictions on an island.
この後の自由時間何しようかな。
Don't gotta worry about drought.
この辺可愛い女の子とかいないかな。
I mean, probably. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Just leave me out of it. But please do me a solid and try not to cause too much trouble, alright?
なんだ？結局行かねえのか？
Nah, he's gotta go sulk somewhere. Damn right I'm not. Damn, dude's wearing fucking 2 necklaces?
たく、しゃあねえな。おっと、もう時間がねえ。じゃあな、俺は行くぜ。
Why does your shirt have pockets on both sides? That's weird. He said he's running late, though. Running late for what? Don't tell me this guy plans to spend the entire day peeping on the woman? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course he does. BG will do everything in his power to catch a glimpse of some milkers. Okay, and this camo is just one example among many. Hawaiian shirts aren't exactly in high demand in Alaska. He's been preparing for this since the moment we heard about the environmental resistance tests. Ooh. BG really took that saying to heart. He's covering all the bases. Right about now, everyone should be hitting the showers, the mechanics, the surface pilots on standby, even the security personnel. The risk of being spotted by a bystander is at its lowest during this time of day. What's more, the targets of his recon mission are defenseless, in more ways than one. Basically, it's now or never. If BG misses this chance, he'll have a hard time catching a glimpse, let alone getting his fill. Aha! So that's the point of the tropical camouflage. Assuming all the cottages share the same layout, the shower booth should have a full view of the ocean. Tropical plants and flowers have been placed on both sides to serve as blinds of sorts. And wouldn't you know, the pattern in his Hawaiian shirt blends in perfectly with the scenery. That lecherous son of a bitch. Just how in the blazes did he get his hands on that thing? No, wait. That's not the real question. How in the blazes did he know what would happen, How in the blazes did he know that it would help him hide? Ooh, too many H's. That's Italians for ya. Playboys from the cradle to the grave. Why is it bothering me so much? Why do I have this nagging feeling I shouldn't be looking the other way? BG was showing so much childish innocence and glee. Glowing eyes, joyful smile, the works. There's something about this whole deal that doesn't sit well with me. I mean, this whole plan consists of using women from our unit as material to satisfy particular needs. That's, pretty bad, right? Still, not like it's any of my business.
日頃目に入らない女でも 開放感あふれるこのリゾートじゃ違う面が見えてくるもんだって。
See them in a whole new light, huh? Is it that horny pasta chugger? Pasta chugger? Pasta chugger wouldn't take things further. Yeah, peeping wouldn't be enough to satisfy macaroni. I know, get it? Bugs me how he's sneaking around like a coward just to catch a glimpse of some boobs. Latin lover my ass. This only bastard is nothing but a sex fiend. I want to see chicks naked so badly. Man the fuck up and talk to, what? Man the fuck up and talk them into taking their clothes off. Okay, I didn't see the taking there and I got very confused. Say something suave in Italian and shit. Mamma mia, want a taste of my foot-long salami? Something like that. Christ almighty, why am I doing this? I don't even know where to start looking for the guy. Hey! Choices. All of us. And you know what? We'll do them all. Hello? Save? Do I have to arrow key over? Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. I guess we'll just start top and work our way down. Let's go check on Sergeant. Oh god, it's been a while since I saw this name. Let me sound it out again. Words. You know what? I'm gonna mute my mic so I don't embarrass myself while I say it out loud a couple times. Well, I failed. Even in my safe space, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. The ra into the wa just fucking melts my brain for whatever reason. Let's go check on Sergeant Rawa Nunando and the others. Kind of said it more like with a Spanish instead of Indian intonation, but whatever. Doesn't seem to hang out with them. Hang out with that lot too often, so that would count as exciting discovery, or however he justified it. Dang, girl! Fucking crop top much. Oh, Lieutenant Bridges. Oh, that was her. Fuck. We're Bridges. Duh. Her text box is also text box is also green. Not really. Anyway, are the three of you going out somewhere?
Hi, beachに泳ぎに。
Oh, I guess that wouldn't work for him then.
何がですか?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. I'll see you later. So, in order of priority, next likely would be Teresa and Stella's cottage. I'm sure he'd rather try his luck there before risking a glance at his superior officer. Hey, it's me, Yuya. Anybody inside? Anyone in there?
誰? 何かあったの?
Oh, Doomsday Siren. Hello. You won't be able to hear it unless I talk. But I need to talk to read the lines. But if I talk, you'll hear it. And it's loud. And it picks up. But I'll talk anyway. It's Yuya. There's something I need to tell you.
それで伝えたいことって何? まさか緊急呼吸じゃ?
No. I heard a suspicious individual has been prowling around. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
不審者? 困るわね。一応軍の施設なのに、セキュリティまでリゾート気分なのかしらね。
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, now you know, so please be careful.
ありがとう。
直接的な機体の破壊は極力避ける。それが貴様の提案を許可する条件だったな。テストパイロットを挑発するために貴重な実験機を串刺しにするなど正気の沙汰ではないぞ。
Yeah, that's bad. Don't do that.
何の申し開きようもありません。いかなる処分も覚悟しております。
覚悟の上での行動の間違いだろう。
まあいいじゃないですか、ドール中尉。あれでブリッジス少尉が何かをつかみ、結果として XFJ 計画がうまくいくのなら、あの程度の損害、我が社としては安いものです。
I mean, yeah, you eventually just make so much money that it doesn't matter.
しかし、いいものを見せてもらった。あの状況で致命的損害を避けた攻撃ができるとは、タイプ0といい、高村中尉といい、素晴らしい。
いえ、粗末な試技、恥じるばかりです。
謙遜ですか？さすがは高村家の当主、侍の誉れといったところですかな。
すまなかった。整備兵にとって機体がどれだけ大切なものかは理解している。許されるとは思っていないが、詫びることだけはさせてほしい。
よしましょうよ、注意。そういうの。確かにね、俺らにとって機体は子供みたいなもんです。だから可愛い機体にあんなことされりゃ向かっ腹の一つも立ちますよ。ですがね、注意が何のためにあそこまでやったのか、何のためにリスクを負ったのか、少なくとも俺らは分かってますよ。こういう時は日頃の言動がものを言うんです。注意がどんだけ自分の仕事にかけてるか、みんな見てますから。自信持っていきましょうよ、注意。だいたいハイネマンのおっさんもボーニングの連中も納得してのことでしょ。
確かにその通りだが。
だったら俺ら整備兵も自分の仕事をやるだけです。1秒でも早くこいつらを試験に復帰させるためにね。
ここから先、私はどうすればいいのか。
You should probably keep that thing away from water.
あれ以来、ブリッジ少尉は変わった。それは良かったのだが。私が嫌われるのは構わない。だが、私の行動が彼らを傷つけ、それが彼らを苛むことは心苦しい。どうすれば、その傷を取り除くことができるのか。このようなことで悩んでいるようでは、開発主任失格ですね、父様。またしても私は、不甲斐ない。
You just vibing?
あな
Just
た
talking
も
to
優
yourself?
しいね。あの言葉は、一体どういう意味だったのだろう。
Normal people don't do that. Sound of rustling leaves? Is that coming from the thicket outside? Dang, that's a big old submarine.
こうもあっさりターゲットを舞台に引っ張り出すとは。はっ。例の駒が想定通りに動きました。わざわざターゲットと組ませた甲斐があったというものです。で、作戦の隠蔽にほころびはないだろうな。はっ。表向きには完全に通常任務の範疇です。
Okay.
状況に疑問を持つ者は一人もおりません。
We got more going on?
結構なことだ。貴様が有能なのか、弛緩した無能揃いなのか。前者と申し上げたいところですが、後者です。後方の連中はいずれも似たようなものです。
The plot thickens.
だが気は緩めるなよ。ここで確実に抑える。いいな。はっ。お任せください。
Where'd you get the submarine from?
でよ、俺らにそこまでやらせといて、結局やはりさっきの方が良かった。もう一回とか言いやがってさ。
Like not much happened there. I'm gonna pop a save here, go back, and see what happens if no, if I choose something else. Load. Yeah, unsaved data I just saved is fine. I think I have skip red text. I don't know what button that is. I'll have to look. Find out. And then, you know, we can just skip forward after we see the scenes. And that way, you know. Oh, yeah. There we go. The game doesn't like loading. It's thinking real hard. Skip red text. A option I have to click. Language screen. Manual. Advanced. Auto skip. Stop and click. Stop, skip at score branch. Skip unread text. On. Okay. Okay. Manual? How do I skip? You gonna tell me? Unless I have to press up? Hey, there we go. I just know he's going to Teresa and Stella's cottage. Yeah, their place isn't far from here, so it's a strong contender. It's Yuya. Anybody home? No. Did it? Oh, what? Hey, hey, go back, go back. Wait. I'm an idiot. Skip unread text. I want to skip red text, not unread text. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. I'll have to double check those options because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man, this must be thrilling to watch, huh? Super exciting. Watching me mess with the options. Oh yeah. Skip unread text. Off. I don't know why they would have skip red text on. But, I mean, skip unread text on. Because if you start skipping, then you're just gonna, you know, end up skipping over everything. Yep. Is anybody inside? Can't hear anything. Did Teresa and Stella go out for a walk or something? Let's hope they did. That's work for me. So Fiji's next target would be... Hmm? Oh, somebody was inside after all. That's Yuya. There's something I need to tell you. No, No, I heard a suspicious individual has been seen prowling around, and just wanted to give you a heads up. You haven't seen any weirdos or nothing around here, right? Yes, I can see that. Well, alright then. So, now you know. Please be careful. Oh, and let Tiny know too. Yeah, Big Booba scares him. Alright, there. Load. Alright. Making some progress now. Gotta collect my CGs, dog. Expect me to platinum this if I don't get all my CGs. Any day now, it'll load. Very slowly. Don't tell me. No, zero chance. She's a superior officer. Sure, Fiji's the kind of guy who tends to think with his lower head, but the risk doesn't begin to come close to the reward. Even if that's what he's aiming for, he wouldn't come at the target without a foolproof plan. She spots him, and its mission failed, with absolutely no chance of extraction. So, let's go check out Tourist and Stella's cottage first. Same thing. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Gotcha. So, the illusion of choice. 3 branches that just all do the same thing. Just one of us gets us some a little wet booba. I don't say. Cool story.
なんだよ冷てえやつだな。さっきから感情が全然こもってねえぞ。
Well, Captain Olsen is bossing all of us around, just in different ways. Enough is enough, you know what I'm saying?
だろう？わかるぜその気持ち。俺らはな、今お前の数百倍うんざりしっぱなしだったの。
Ah, crap. He's not gonna stop bitching anytime soon, is he?
俺たちはチームだろ。一心同体開発小隊。分かち合えよ。
Yeah.
共に噛み締めろよ。
Well, you don't say. Cool story.
ああ、どうせならもっと感情を込めて言え。
相変わらず仲良しだな、お二人さん。
なあ、聞いてくれよ BG って。なんだその顔。日焼けか？
Ooh, you
片方だけまだらに赤くなってんぞ。
little.
まあ症状から言えば似たようなもんだ。ちょっとヒリヒリするが大したことじゃない。
So who gave you that one? That's what you get for hiding half your face among thickets of tropical plants. If the pain was worth it. Hey, those aren't the same clothes you were wearing earlier. Looking stylish. Why do you get changed though?
言ったろ？リゾートにはリゾートの掟があるんだよ。
Fucking blend into the dark.
夜には夜の掟があるのさ。
Though if you're trying to blend in with the trees at dark, you really want to go with either a dark green or like dark blue. Like solid black is a color that is very rare in nature, so it actually stands out pretty good. Oh, okay. So that's nighttime tropical camouflage. The man is simply obsessed. Italy breeds some bona fide horn dogs. The lady should be gathering soon. Maybe it would be a good idea to give him another warning or something? I doubt VG's efforts would lead him to victory against the Eastern Bloc, but he's shameless enough that he might win a couple skirmishes here and there against the West. Well, whatever. Now that I did what had to be done, I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. VG's battlefield gains are nothing of my business.
Hi, Stella. なんだそのペーパーコンテナ。ずいぶん重そうだな。手伝うよ。
ありがとう。でも大丈夫よ。
Nice apron.
それより BG、いいアロハね。似合ってるわ。
ああ、そいつはどうも。お前もそのエプロン似合ってるぜ。
でもあなたにはもっと派手な色が似合うんじゃない？例えば緑に赤いハイビスカス柄とか。
汚ねえな BG。
Yeah.
そういえばこの敷地内に
Oh,
不審者が侵入したらしいわ。
That's awful.
不審者？
Really fucking putting the screws to him,
でも
huh?
スコールが来て逃げ出したみたい。それもとびっきり熱いやつがね。
いい加減にしろよ BG。
不審者には気をつけようぜ。
Yeah. Oh, I see what happened. Excellent situational assessment there, Stella. VG hadn't made it to Stella's cabin when I went to warn her. With his guard down, he expected everything to go his way. Sadly for him, Stella was on high alert, ready to pour boiling hot water on our poor Italian friend. He's a little al dente. Now that's gotta be where the red patch on his face comes from. Well, at least it passes for a big-ass sunburn.
それよりよ、何運んでんだ？
ああ、食材よ。今夜の交換会でバーベキューをやるのよ。
Caribbean food's real
バーベ
good.
キュー？バーベキューってオープングリルで焼くあれか？
そうよ。
バーベキューったってどうせ合成肉や培養野菜だろ。
Oh, hush.
そんなことしたって
He's right. There's simply a certain something missing. The taste itself isn't half bad, but you have to account for the subtle difference between how synthetic food stuff looks and its flavor. Try as I might, I can't get used to it. That's just not in the cards for me. My boy's a red-blooded American. He needs beef. Grass-fed.
味気ない食事だって形を変えてみたり大勢で囲んで食べたりすれば美味しく感じるものよ。料理はね、ひと手間かけるだけで人のぬくもりを感じることができるのよ。それがわからないなんて寂しいわね、あなたたち。
Owns. Makes sense.
特にユウヤとローウェル軍曹は食料自給率 100% のアメリカから来て間もないから、まだ合成食材の味には慣れていないかもしれないけど。
You tell me you don't have just thousands of square miles of arable land? What are you, stupid?
気の持ち方一つで美味しさも変わると思えば、これからの食事にも楽しみを感じられるようになるわよ。
確かにな、そういうもんかも。
Maybe. Yeah.
これも新しい発見ってやつか。まさかステラがこんな家庭的な一面を持っていたとは。
I'll be damned. I'll have to rethink her nickname.
それでね、タリさんも賛成してくれたから、今支度を。
なんだよ、人がせっかく気利かせてやったのにその態度は。下手に出てればつけ上がりやがって。
Alright, whose head you ripping off?
今の声。
ああ、一体何の支度を手伝っていたんだか。せっかく。
誰だよ、あいつを放し飼いにしたのはよ。
今後の撮影のために果実の遺恨を水に流し、親睦を深めておくように。
大の要請をくれぐれも遵守するように。なおこれに従い、今日は東西合同による食事会を催す。いいな、要請の遵守。
Everyone play nice.
これを忘れるな。
Come on, man. It's time and place to run wild. An official get-together is not it.
ここに来たのは命令に従っているだけ。肉は食べない。
別に無理に食えなんて言ってないだろ。
すぐ怒鳴るのは心が弱いから。
なんだと？
脅かしても怖くない。あなたは弱いから。
Time to play mediator. That's a smirk. Whoa there. Not in my wildest dreams would I have expected Nia to talk back. Back in the hangar, she clammed up completely. No matter what Tiny threw her way.
ゆうや、何ぼーっとしてんだ。止めに行くぞ。
Yep.
イージ
ー。Yeah.
あいつなりに相当我慢してるみたいだ。こいつは爆発させたら反動が怖いぜ。
If that's her best, then yikes.
チビでビクビクしている。だからチョビ。
このふざけるな。いいにゃ。
なんだか嫌な感じ。
Yeah, that was weird.
お互い様だろ。
何か嫌な感じがする。
これは何かの罠なのか？何が目的だ？
罠
don't think so.
おいおい、何言ってんだ？
It's easy to put myself in her shoes. The fear enveloping your mind as you're dragged into the middle of a crowd against your will, the anger welling up inside you as complete strangers humiliate you in public. Maybe that Kriska woman has experienced it firsthand.
どうやらロシア人は他人が信用できないようね。かわいそうに。
A little backhanded. You probably didn't have to say that.
ステラ。
少しは周囲とうまくやろうとは思わないのかしら。
私たちは命令だからここにいる。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。
命令？あなたの意志はどうなの？それともソ連では意志を持つことすら許されないのかしら。
Correct.
確か貴様スウェーデン人だったな。
Correct.
そいつは関係ねえんじゃねえか？
何かを企んで呼び寄せ、難癖をつけて罵倒することが貴様たちの意志というわけか？
No?
あなたたちがどう思おうと、私たちは誠意を持って接しようとしているわ。それを理解できないどころか、侮辱するの。
Alright, let's all, take a step back here.
理解はした。だが、目的が不明だ。
目的？
そりゃお前、バカ騒ぎして飲み食いするだけだろうが。なあ。
そうだ。寂しい奴らだな、素直に楽しめないなんてさ。
Nope. They can only drink vodka in the dark. Guys, please let me do the talking.
寂しい？
Hmm? What's that reaction just now? I'm not wrong. Last time we met,
寒いの？
Nia called out to me because I looked sad, but it seems that wasn't the case. Couldn't have been... What? Semicolon. Freaked me out. Messing with my brain. Couldn't have been. Reaction betrays she isn't familiar with the concept. That makes no sense. Okay, everybody, calm down. Let's discuss this...
だよ、トップガン！お前こいつらに味方すんのか？
No, come on. Just hear me out.
じゃあどう言うんだよ！
I can feel it. Tiris is about to blow a gasket. Better choose my words real carefully. She's gonna fly off the handle. Thank you for laying down the law.
どうしてこんなことに。俺整備兵だぜ。兵士じゃねえのに。
What you get dragged into, bud? Yeah, you tell me.
いや、絶対そうだって。見てみろ。女はビーチバレー。野郎はボートレースじゃねえかよ。
Not all the women, though. There's Kriska and our straight-laced queen, sharing the same boat. Good chance nobody else wanted to team up with either of them. God knows I wouldn't.
だいたいルールとかすげえアバウトだし、折り返しの島はやたら遠いし、自分だけ水着の女どもに囲まれる時間が欲しかったんだよ。あのエロ体は。
Yes. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
いやー、ステラ、たまんねえな。
Alright, alright.
オペコたちも個性的な一品をお持ちだわ。
Not like you can see that much from this distance anyway. Not a compliment to spare for poor Tiny, huh?
いやいや、あれはあれで。まあ、一部の方々には需要があるだろうな。
Yep. Bro, what the fuck? That's... Wait. Nia's over there.
あ、本当だ。いやー、それにしても激しかったな。さっきのだらっこっぷり。凄腕だなんだって言っても、やっぱりまだ子供だよな。
Ain't that the truth?
やだ！海になんて出たくないよ！クリスカと離れたくないよ！
What's wrong with the sea?
いいにゃ。
いや、やだよ！海や！
This is a guy with a face.
サンダーク注意。
立て、セスチナ将軍。これは命令だ。
Hammer and sickle bikini.
これは一体どういうことかね？なぜ少尉はこれほどまでに取り乱すのか？
ああ、両名ともに基礎訓練において水泳技術はマスターしています。ですがそれは屋内施設でのこと。
Big scary ocean.
実際には本物の海を間近に見ること自体が初めての経験です。当然記録映像や戦術機のモニター越しであれば話は別です
が。たく子供かよ。
その通り。初めての海をイフする子供と同様。おそらくセスチナ将軍としてあのようなボートで海にこぎ出ることは想像を絶する恐怖なのでしょう。
I mean, fair.
なるほど。帰国の状況を鑑みればそれも致し方ないだろう。 いやだが各競技の人員振り分けと組み合わせはすでに決定済みだ。今さら欠員を出すわけにはいかない。しかも君、ここで棄権しては機体の定員割れを補うために助っ人を申し出てくれた高村中尉の立場はどうなる？
あれ、最初から決まってなかったか？交換会での騒ぎの責任とかで。
ポジティブシンキングここはむしろ苦手意識を克服する絶好の機と捉えてみてはどうかね。
いいにゃ。
いかがでしょう、タイ。ここはセスチナ少尉とビャーチェノワ少尉の交代という線で了承していただけませんか。
better chance of winning the race that way too.
やれるな、少尉。
Looks like she's got more upper body strength at least.
これは困った。いや、そもそもこれは後方戦略上のさまざまな要請を精査した結果決定された人員配置だ。
Yeah, gotta appeal to all tastes. Can't just have two bombshells together, otherwise, you know.
そう軽々しく変更などできるものではない。
It's just additive instead of multiplicative.
では致し方ありません。
You need
リーダル
contrast.
試験招待はこの競技会への参加を見合わせます。
何を言い始めるのかね、サンダーク注意。
我々がここに来たのは対環境試験のためです。後方協力はあくまでそのついでに過ぎない。この競技会は予定外、随伴企業員が同行していない我が試験招待にとって時間の浪費は好ましくはありません。
だが貴様らには前回の事故に当事者責任が。
だからこそ事前策を提示しています。ですがメインテストパイロットのメンタルに悪影響を及ぼしてまで協力することは召喚の。
Oh, I cut him off. Unbearable frustration.
しかしサンダーク注意には痺れたよな。あん時の悔しそうな大尉の面、ほんとスカッとしたぜ。
The guy fought tooth and nail to have Kriska stay behind. I guess the silver lining is that he doesn't have a thing for girls like Inia.
バカお前、そりゃそうだろ。片やお子ちゃまに比べあのけしからんわがままボディ見ただろ。それやべえよ、マジやべえ。
I'm gonna keep what I was thinking to myself. Why did he keep Teresa and Phoebe around the beach around for beach volleyball? Oh well, none of my business. Anyhow, forcing those two to share a boat wasn't the best of ideas. Are they gonna be okay? Both are the no fun allowed type. Their personalities are gonna mesh together as well as oil and water. I pray they don't cause an international incident. Damn it. What's going on here, for crying out loud? We're not moving an inch. Team what? Schoolworm? What the fuck is a schoolworm? Schoolworm? Google, save me once again. To the rescue. What the fuck is that? A schoolmistress, typically used in reference to a woman regarded as prim, strict, and brisk in manner. Huh? Never heard that one before. Because we're going against a headwind? Did we get caught in some weird tidal current? In the first place, isn't this rubber boat too large for 2 people? Why in the world did they give us a 6-seater? Vincent, a little help. This fucking boat isn't gonna row itself, you know.
なあ、あれ見てみろよ。
Huh?
あっち。なんかトラブってるんじゃねえか？
Huh?
ちゃんと2人いるか？
No, I can only see the lieutenant.
だよな。スカーレットツインの方、どうしたんだろうな。
Did something happen between them?
さあな。
Murder on
俺
the
だ
high
って今気がつい
seas.
たんだ。
What's the deal with the lieutenant? She's acting kind of frantic. Oh man, I've got a real bad feeling about this. Vincent, you go back to the island and let the others know something's wrong. I'll go and take a look at how things are over there.
だったらボートで近づけば。
Oh, he's hopping in. No, we don't have a radio with us. Things could go haywire at any moment. That's why you go back and tell them in person. The boat's beacon will let you track our location, so send someone to pick us up.
おい、そんなに深刻な状況なのか？
Look around you. We act now or it could be too late.
よし、わかった。くそ、何が八百長防止だよ。無線ぐらい積んどけってな。
I'm counting on you. Fuck. This better be me making mountains out of molehills. Lieutenant!
ブリッジ少尉、どうして？
Ooh, UN swimsuit. Very nice. Oh, shit. Tidal currents are too strong. Oh, it took me way too long to swim over here. Seemed like you'd use a hand. What happened? How's Kriska?
わからない。急にぐったりして苦しそうに。
Cramp. Damn it. Can't see anything from down here. Kriska!
沖に出てから急激に顔色が悪くなっていったので、
Oh my
何度
god,
か
she's
確認したのだ
seasick.
が、大丈夫の一点張りで。
What?
命令である以上完遂する。競争である以上勝たなければの一点張りでな。引き返すと言ったのだが、自分の正体を勝たせたいのかと堅くなに漕ぎ続け、急にぐったりしてしまったんだ。
I see. Sounds just like her. Maybe it's a flare, but some chronic disease of hers?
症状と容体から見て脳関連ではないだろうが、とにかくすぐに引き返すべきだ。
I agree. Hand me an oar.
すまない。助かる。どうした？
Nothing. She's such a hard ass normally, but now she starts blushing like an embarrassed girl in front of her crush. Almost like she's acting her age. Lieutenant, I'll sit up front and row. You sit at the back with Kriska and keep her as comfortable as possible. The boat's gonna sway a lot.
わかった。ビアチェヌは少尉。すまないが、少し体勢を変えるぞ。そういえば、ローウェル軍曹はどうした？
Heading back to the base ahead of us. Since he's riding the tidal current, you should make it there in a blink of an eye.
そうか。
Moments ago, I was cursing my luck having to wrestle against an oversized boat and those tidal currents on top. Now I'm grateful for both. As if it wasn't weird enough, here I am, tagging along with the lieutenant. I told Vincent to send a helicopter or ship or whatever, but we shouldn't assume help's coming.
確実ではない以上、救援を前提にするのは危険だ。
Yeah, let's get a move on. A storm rolling in. Ugh. Are you for real?
雨。あの積乱雲は。
Yeah. Sounds about right for the tropics. Motherfucker! We need to reach land soon or we'll be in deep shit. And it is the middle of June. The timing couldn't be any worse. Oh, for fuck's sake.
ターゲットは想定通り暴風雨を避け IE221 に上陸。目下完全な監視下にあります。この状況であれば何があろうとも嫌疑がかかることはありません。天候は明日未明までは回復しませんので。お急ぎください。入りたまえ。
失礼します。ターゲットが暴風雨に巻き込まれました。これは想定外の状況です。直ちに救助を派遣。
その必要はない。計画は予定通り進める。
バカな。このまま遭難でもされれば、計画完遂以前に。
案ずるな。ターゲットは監視下にある。今もだ。
今も
意外に鈍いな、貴様も。この状況は全てお膳立てされたものだ。
They all got it planned out.
ですがこの天候悪化は
織り込み済みだ。軍の気象観測能力をもってすれば造作もない。
You say that, but I used to have to work with the people over in weather. And, I'm gonna let me not saying anything speak for itself.
なるほど。あなたはそこまでして。
他になければ、下がりたまえ。
はっ。例の者たちが面会を求めております。ターゲットの安否確認が目的のようですが。
連中に伝えておいてくれ。ターゲット全員の無事を確認。監視を継続中。暴風雨というハプニングが、むしろ、状況に良い影響を及ぼしているとな。
はっ。
無事か。対極的に捉えれば、確かにその通りだ。その意味で、計画は順調に推移しているとも言える。だが、肝心のターゲットは、本来のオーダーと異なる大対立。イワンどもの突発状況に対処した帳尻合わせに過ぎない。せめて、まともな状態で引き渡さなければ。これは、千載一遇の機会なのだから。
Alright, let's... Can't wait for the big reveal that, oh, it's something silly. And with us being marooned on this island is where we're gonna stop here because I'm losing my ability to read and to speak properly. So yeah, once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. See you all next time for the next episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse. I will see you guys all then. Later. Goodbye. Mwah.